with another one. You know what the oh man, not again. You know the moments I be doing, hey, it's legendary. Look, you ask for it and I give to you, you know? Comedians own Australia's. It's Australians. It doesn't I don't ever think it mattered. I was close, right? Let's get into it. Something wrong? Alright.
Whereabouts in Australia are you from? Melbourne. Melbourne. So you weren't affected by the flooding, were you?
Why he ain't say nothing?
You sat so high up.
Wait.
I'm here with my family. We're traveling in Australia. This is too high, and it's a jail. It's a jail. You're prisoners, and you don't like to talk about it. You're sensitive about it. You want to forget the past and move on into the future, like every country that has a suspect past. You know, it's a totally inhospitable place. You shouldn't be here. The sun, you live about 3/4 of a mile from it, and
why he over here telling them a great escape plan? Like, yeah, hey, just so you know, like, yo, you can go over here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all live in jail if you didn't know, but like if you didn't know, now I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get out, blink once. Hey, yo.
I've seen insects walking around with knee pads. You fling yourselves into the sea when you're not actually walking around audibly crackling in the heat. And
is that hot?
The sea is full of jellyfish and sharks and other things who hate you. But you persist in living here. So we flew here, you know, and with the children and everything who pressing the buttons.
That man seemed like he very disappointed once he got out there. He's like, yeah, so this all what really happened to me when I came here. Like, nobody likes nobody here. We are really a prisoner. Why did I come?
Sleeping and actually getting energy from the hatred they inspire in you on the plane. But so you all really come from Irish prisoners, and that was because the English sent you here a long time ago, and the English were very good at that, you know, at founding colonies and so on. A lot of it was because of the voice, the English voice. Irish people you never see starting a colony, you know, willingly, because Irish people wouldn't turn up. They would say, we'll go over there, it's got loads of stuff, are you coming? I will, yeah, I just got to meet my brother for a quick... pick up some knitting and things. No. But the English were very good at it because they have that voice, you know, where they can go anywhere in the world. They go to Africa, say, and they say, what's your name? Hello, what's your... Fubu, hello, how are you?
Fubu, wow.
Listen, Fubi, I've got some beads here in my pocket. Would you like to see them? Would you just listen? Clicky clacky sound in them. Aren't they pretty? You keep those, you have those, you enjoy those, walk away, they're yours. I'll just have from where you're standing to the horizon. Thank you very much. They're all very good at that.
Hey, yo.
Anyway, so it's you know, it's a jail you live in. It's lovely, you've done wonderful things with it. You are all still in denial. The only real reason I came, I don't want to see Urulu or Wirraloo or any of your other garden fete exhibits. The only real reason I came here...
For that check?
Wild fucking country. I just learned what an Aboriginal was. That's cool. For the last week, I've been walking around like, man, black people out here love picnics, dog. What the fuck? Holy shit! Black people love picnicking, bro. Every time I see black people, they're fucking picnicking. Literally every time on the grass, picnic.
Picnic.
Black people in America do not fuck with fields. They got PTSD from that shit. There's a sordid history with fields. You see a black dude on grass back home, he's being tackled by a football player or the police, but
either way, we not getting in the field.
Dude, I couldn't believe it. And finally, some Australians started explaining to me, like, nah, they're not black people, they're Aboriginals, and, like, we got, like, a real, you know, shitty past with them. It's been very hard to get them to assimilate to, like, white Western culture. And I'm like, what? They're relaxing in a park drinking wine.
That's pretty white right there.
Mission accomplished, Australia. How white do you want them to be? Give them some fucking cheese and crackers. They're French. It's just crazy, man. I know you're not supposed to talk about them, so whatever. I won't talk about them. That's it. No more. No more Aboriginal jokes.
We just cut him off right there.
A stripper with pussy hair. That shit was crazy. I was like seeing a beeper again. I was like, what? Throwback Thursday, huh? Shit. Pussy hair? Fuck. Dude, she had this thick patch of pussy hair. It was like a thick mat of pussy. There were two Aboriginals sitting on it, bro. It was kind of like... Bro.
Hey, yo, Andrew, wow.
No bullshit. I traded her a dance for some goon wine.
I once had sex with an Australian girl. She said mid-coitus, whilst fucking. She said, have you slimed yet? Have you slimed yet? I thought it was not fucking Ghostbusters.
Box jellyfish, crocodiles, snakes, blue ring octopus, red-black spiders, funnel web spiders, great white sharks. Just some of the reasons that put me off going to Australia.
I don't get it.
Creature is bigger and angrier than anywhere else on the world. I put it down to two things. One, it could either be because spiders and snakes and the like normally hide under rocks. The Earth is one big rock. Australia's at the bottom of the big rock.
You are a maniac.
It's just thinking about it, thinking about where spiders go and that works, doesn't it?
No.
Why doesn't that work like
Because
a
there's
rock?
no real upside down and bottom of the earth, is it? It's all relative to what? It's relative to what? A map that you saw.
Well, it's a coincidence, isn't it?
No, right, okay, read on.
I spent 3 years of my life in Australia.
Okay.
In actual fact, I didn't spend 3 years, I spent 18 months. But 18 months in Australia is like 3 years anywhere else. And the Australians are very proud of the country. I left London on Friday
Okay.
at 4:30 in the afternoon. I flew all through Friday, all through Saturday, all through Sunday, and I arrived after 36 hours on an aeroplane.
Damn.
I arrived and see my eyes are hanging out. And the fellow says, "How did you find Australia?" I said, "I got off the bloody plane and I was there." The Australians actually, I know the Irish have a funny way of talking, but the Australians have also a funny, they add IE onto a lot of words. I was there around Christmas and I said to a fellow, I said, "What are you going to do on Christmas?" He said, "Well, I think I'll get up, Chrissy Day, I'll have my brekkie,
Hey, yo.
I'll pick up the cozzy,
Have my brekkie is wild. Crispy day?
dicky, watch a game of footy, have a game of drinkies, and then I'll come home and have a yummy Chrissy din din."
A yummy crispy din din.
They love the in Australia they love the booze, but the beer is so cold. It's like you have to have gloves to pick up the glass. 3 beers and you look like me. Everything's got to be cold, and you get a tramp, a wino, goes into a chemist shop and said, "Do you have a bottle of methylated spirits?"
A methylated
I said, "Yes, use
spirits?
one." He said, "What's the matter? Don't you have a cold one?" They drink. I arrived there and somebody said, "Would you like a schooner?" I thought it was going to give me a boat.
Hey, I could agree, because it's like, yo, why would you want a lukewarm beer, that shit that just seem nasty. Like if it's not cold, like why would you get it? Why would you want to drink it?
And they're always telling me, as soon as you arrive in Australia, they say, watch out for the sharks. And they don't say a shark will eat you or chew you up.
Just said, watch out for
They
him.
say he'll take you.
He'll take
You're going to
you.
be taken by a shark. And I think to myself, well, if he takes me, he'll die of alcoholic poisoning. And I'm swimming. But in the back of my mind, sharks.
You thinking about that shark? It's gonna take you.
And a fellow goes underneath me, swims on. I don't even see him, and he comes right under, and he goes with his finger down my stomach. Nobody swam in that sea for about 3 days.
Damn. Got it. You just gotta make sure you ain't trying to be taken. You just gotta make sure. I agree. You know what I'm saying? You don't. You ain't trying to risk it all. You feel me? They taking precautions.
It's the nearest thing I have ever done to in my life. I was across the water on the beach.
Niggas was moving.
When I was out there, I hired down on the coast a bungalow kind of shack hut.
Okay.
We used to go for weekends, and we all used to get down there and have a few beers and swim and eat, laugh, joke. And then one of these Australian friends of mine said, "Hey, Dave, you want to be careful about the grass around here. It's getting very tall, and a lot of snakes, they live in the grass. You want to cut it?" And I said, "Well, I'm never here. I only come here every 6 weeks or something. How the hell am I going?" He said, "Well, buy yourself a sheep."
Like niggas just got sheep just laying around. Like, yeah, I want to buy that sheep. It's random.
And he laid up on the grass. So I thought it was a very good idea. I bought a sheep for £5. Tied him up. 6 months later, he's as big as a house. Wool everywhere. Somebody said, "You want to get him sheared? He'll dehydrate." So I go back to Sydney and I go through the yellow pages. Sheep shearing. And unknown to me, I am ringing up the biggest sheep shearing company in the world.
Damn.
And I said, "I'm making inquiries about sheep shearing." The woman said, "1 second, please." And I was, "I believe you're making inquiries about sheep shearing." I said, "Yes." He said, "Well, let me tell you our rates first. We shear sheep per 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000. We've got different rates. We've got piece rate.
He only got one.
We do hourly rate, weekly rate, monthly rate. It all depends on the number of sheep that you have, percentage loss, percentage gain.
I think I got one.
You have? I said, "1."
One.
He said, "Really? What's his bloody name?"
He ain't make a name for it.
Mind you, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you, and I mean this very sincerely. The Australians are perhaps one of the most hospitable and generous people in the world. I mean, if you're stuck for an...
Hey, there you have it. I'm learning more and more. I'm learning more and more about how Australians work, how they get down. Hey, if you messing with the video, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that. Have your post notifications on. Comment down below right now what you want to see me react to next. Until next time. Ayoo!